Alright guys, guess what? We're going to do commentary for this video. We're back. I'm Alex.
I'm Matt.
And we're here with the Northern Gaming Network. So we're going to watch Chris on the left and Rob on the right do a little NEH versus Quetzal at the regional tournament. Is this the regional?
Yeah, this is the regionals. This is the second top 8 match. We just finished seeing Nick beat another NEH deck, and it looks like we're on turn 2 here. When we started out, Chris had already laid out a couple of Ice and a Jackson Howard, and Quetzal already had a prepaid voice pad and a sure gamble.
Yeah, so this is a pretty heavily tuned and a lot of plays on this Quetzal deck from Rob. I've played him many times with this, and so we're going to see a very interesting strategy that works pretty well for him most of the time. I'm curious as to how this goes. I don't remember the outcome of this. So NEH, of course, from Chris. I think this is a standard Butcher Shop deck.
It is a Butcher Shop deck. As we've seen, he's played very few games in this tournament that lasted longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for this matchup. So he draws an NAPD, I think that was from his hand.
No, that was a mid-season.
Oh, he saw the mid-seasons. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. He's got an agenda in there.
And then he plays Joshua Bieber.
Joshua Bieber.
That's very exciting. So Chris draws a sweeps week and then uses a click to Jackson Howard.
Yeah, what we want to do is NEH, draw lots of cards.
Draw all the cards and have all the money and keep your
money.
opponent on the back foot, yeah.
Okay, so we've got prepaids being used for an inject. He sees an account siphon, which he's going to like, an eater, and a keyhole goes in trash.
Nice. That's excellent. And a day job should keep the money really good in the mid-game when he'll need it.
Yep. Especially with that prepaid voice pad.
Yeah, and Joshua B, so he can still day job and run.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to throw away the... wow, the account siphon he just tossed
No,
away.
he's using it.
Oh, he's using it. Oh, I thought he... Right.
Yeah, you know, that
Clicks
other
and stuff.
thing he could do.
Yep.
Because first click was inject, so this is second click account
I'm
siphon.
so used to Rob actually playing that forward when he plays account siphon.
That's true. Rob usually does play his card in the red zone. Like that was a surprising little twist from him. I think maybe he's in the top 8. It's, you know, the pressure's on, right?
Yeah. So okay, clears his tag from, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, he cleared his 2 tags and
he
took some cash.
So drawing cards here for Chris. What a mittful. More hedge funds.
Man. So many cards.
Protecting HQ, okay, because he's holding those agendas.
Yes, he is. He's still holding. He has an NAPD and a Beal, it looks like, in his hand, along with at least 1 mid-seasons and 2 Scorched Earths.
That's nice to see those scorches.
And so Rob hits a day job on his turn, and then Chris, as you can see, drew an ice at the start of his turn. First click will be Jackson Howard there. Into more
note that
ice.
He didn't use Joshua B. So Joshua B in Rob's deck is for DLR, I think.
I think that's true, yeah, because he's actually won a game in this tournament, at least one, just through DLR milling.
Yeah.
Which is just the most fun.
What's interesting is after Worlds, I mean, spoiler alert, because this is us recording this commentary after Worlds, this is probably the most DLR heavy deck I'd seen up until the most recent Valencia builds.
That's true.
Paparazzi, because this is before Paparazzi came out, so...
Yes, because this was actually recorded this spring. I mean, as you can tell, it was regionals. You know, nationals hadn't happened yet, and then Worlds, of course, happened a couple weeks ago. So there's no data in Destiny here. There's the second half of Sansan hadn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
And
so
then
he's running the archives. He's going to see NAPD and was it
Beal?
Beal? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Chris actually had gotten rid of them, opting to keep the bags rather than the tags. He has 2 Scorched Earths, 2 Sweeps week, and a piece of ice in his hand right now.
Yeah. So maybe he did not have a mid-season. So yeah, he threw away a mid-season.
He threw out 2 of them actually.
He threw 2 of them. Oh no.
He didn't have the money, I don't think, at the time.
Perhaps the money, and I think he might be banking on Rob tagging himself here at some point.
Yeah. Oh, and here we go. Jackson Howard off the top at the end of Rob's turn.
Interesting. Okay, so...
Trying to maximize his draws here, I guess.
Yep.
Very interesting. And I know he has a marked accounts out. I'm
And
not sure what the inside
what's really
server is.
important there is he did put the mid-seasons back in.
Yes, both mid-seasons
So,
and a sweeps week, it looks like. Alright, protecting a server, playing sweeps week. And he did draw a card there for his first click as well. That's where he drew the second piece of ice on that tower.
okay.
So Rob clicks for first turn, and now he's going to play Deja Vu.
Yep. What's he deja vuing? Let's find out.
Yeah, keyhole maybe? Oh, the account siphon.
Siphon? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, good call.
That makes sense. He was trying to keep him poor so he can't get scorched out.
That's right. So Rob's going to run R&D into a pop-up window.
Yeah, makes sense.
And sees Jackson Howard and trashes him. That's good for Rob, definitely here. And DLR,
Yep.
the last click.
You want to keep NAH from drawing into the tools, for sure.
Oh, Chris is a lucky bastard. Did you see he just drew that third Jackson Howard?
He did.
What a cheeky bastard.
The timing, impeccable.
Yeah, it lays Beal under the 2 ice tower and then Jackson Howard under the single ice. And clicks marked accounts for his third click. So it looks like he's going to try and start coming back, I guess. He's down 4-0 with... Not... looks like he's probably got about $15. Ooh, and Rob sees the Scorched Earth, so he knows that he's at least partway into trouble.
Yep. No tags though, and he did see in the archives that 2 mid-seasons were in there.
Yep.
So he's got to question whether that's been drawn. But we know that the Jackson sitting on the table right now will help him draw into it. But Rob doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, exactly. Rob doesn't quite know how much trouble he might be in. Oh, that'll help too, actually. That breaking news that, not breaking news, what's it called? Is it breaking news?
What does he got in his hand?
Yeah, the 2-1 that gives tags.
There you go. There's Project Bailey scored.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so interesting. If he's can get that, he probably wants to get that breaking news down in that server instead. But unless he's going for a score out at this point, seeing the tag me Quetzal, Rob probably holding on to the I've had worses in his hand by now.
Yeah.
Feeling a little safe.
This angle isn't great for seeing Rob's hand, but you have to assume he has at least one at this point, or else he wouldn't be running this recklessly.
Yeah, I don't think so as well. And he obviously is keeping that tag for his DLR.
Yes.
So.
That's right.
But popping a Jackson. Behind Gutenberg?
Yes.
Yeah. God, lovely ice.
Those ice are all very nice. I like them very much.
Yeah, I do like those. Really, really like Crick.
Come on, Chris. You got to remember that it's a tournament. You got to let Rob cut your deck.
Yeah.
Not just playing for fun here, bud. This is serious business.
I did it at a game, not even a game night kid, just like a evening of Netrunner, and I got called out for not letting him cut my deck. I was like, oh, I mean, I didn't think it was that big a deal.
Yeah, it matters. Come on,
But I
man.
was like, all right, that's fair. That's good practice.
Yeah.
You know, keep the practice going.
All right, so it looks like he installed the breaking news under the 2 ice, and then is double advancing.
Advances. So he wants to get the 2 clicks to be able to try the Scourge.
That's right.
So that makes sense.
It's just, I guess he just has to hope that Rob can't break through. Oh, there we go. That'll do. That Enigma is a good stopper.
Enigma's going to work. Yep. David doesn't do a whole lot on that one.
No.
Yeah, there's not really good ice here to work with David on the table.
Oh, and he takes a run at it. All right, let's see.
Okay, make sure to try to prevent. But he's only sitting on 2 points anyways. I don't know what Rob's... I think Rob should be using his... In my opinion, think Rob should be using his DLR to mill down at this point.
Are you thinking because he's ahead?
Totally, maybe. Unless he's just trying to prevent him from getting those 2 tags so he can't traffic accident.
Yeah, well, there's the...
Which he does.
There's the breaking news into the traffic accident. I've had worse first, and I've had worse second.
So he's drawing 6 cards.
Yeah, so it looks like that
So the
plan's...
Scorch is not going to work.
Yeah, no. Scorch is not going to work now. But he still
So
has the
this is
2
what.
Scorches.
It's true. He does still have 2 Scorches, and he's probably got more traffic accident. Rob's tagged for the game now. He's not going to bother dealing with that anymore.
Well, breaking news removes the tags at the end of the turn.
That's true, but he does already have 1 tag.
Which is easy enough to get rid of, but at the same time, if he's lost both of his I've had worses, he probably should.
Yep, perhaps.
Oh,
But it looks like he's tapping.
yeah,
He's going
for it.
another tag anyways. I think he should have been doing that anyways. He shouldn't have bothered with the runs.
I think so too. I think that was needlessly aggressive.
Yep.
It cost him half his turn last turn.
It's only, it could be 1 or 2 points, and he's already up on points.
Yeah.
So you've got time. He puts down an Eater.
An Eater
so
for click
he wants
2.
To run. He's going to probably go for Keyhole.
Click 3, same old thing.
Same old thing.
Click 4 or 5,
Count
Account Siphon, of course.
Okay, so that's why he wants the Eater, so he can get through it.
Yeah.
Pays for it.
And does he pay for the pop-up window? I mean...
That's a good question. It's hard to tell which tokens he's using.
Yeah.
I think he's got a 5 and a 1 on there, so he's took some change. And I'm guessing that he did pay for the pop-up window. Chris would have stopped him from that.
I would think so, yeah.
Both pretty good mathematicians.
Yeah, they're pretty strong functional players, absolutely. Alrighty, so pad campaign up, and at this point I think you just have to try and double Scorch for the win if you have it, right?
Yeah, may as well.
Oh, the odds of Rob having another I've had worse are...
That's right. Probably pretty high in at this stage where he's gone through half his deck. But at the same time, yeah, he's going for it. So there you go.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Even if he does have one, you want to get rid of it.
2, 3, and game.
Yep.
Alright, and it looks like Chris takes this top 8 matchup, so Chris advances to the top 7 or whatever. I don't know how the math really works there, but he advances in the winner's bracket, and Rob goes down to the loser's bracket.
Good job, Chris.
Good job, Chris.
More DLR next time, Rob.
So next time around, we're actually going to be looking at Chris taking on Brian in the winner's bracket,
Nice.
who is going to be playing a wizard deck in the top 8 of this tournament, which is a lot of fun. So did you want to talk us out?
Sure, what do we want to say?
Just thank people for watching and have them like the video? Oh, I guess I just did it.
Thanks, people, for watching, and like the video. Subscribe if you really like it, and we will see you next time on Northern Gaming Network on YouTube's. And also, feel free to follow the podcast that we do. Tag me.
Yeah, www.northerngamingnetwork.com/tagme for more Alex than you could possibly ask for.
All of the me's you can handle.
All Alex, all the time. All right, thanks for
everybody.
watching, guys. Bye.
Stay frosty.